Welcome to Extra. Today we have Dr. Gilbert Hiawalia from United Nations, who will be talking to us about the Sustainable Development Goals. Hello, Doctor. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
That's good. Could you please tell us a bit more on Goal 3 of the SDGs?
I think Sustainable Development Goals have 17 goals, and Goal 3 focus on health.
Okay.
Particularly important thing, previously Millennium Development Goals, they have 3 on health. That's Goal 3, 4 and 5. But now it's changed to only under 1 goal, but cover everything, including sexual reproductive health, issues on non-communicable disease, communicable disease, everything under the SDG.
Okay, thank you. And how is the issue of reproductive health affecting women in Papua New Guinea?
Sustainable Development Goals 3 address issues of sexual reproductive health, in particular related to women and girls. And it's one of the biggest challenges we face in this country, where many of our women and girls do not have proper services of delivering and also the access of family planning services. And we hope this goal, the government will embrace it and provide programs for our girls and particularly women to have access to these services like reproductive health, good delivery, beds for mothers to go and deliver, and family planning services for our girls and women, and particularly our young girls and young boys. They need to have these services available to them.
Definitely. And so what projects do the United Nations and other agencies have in place for this?
United Nations work with our other agencies, and also you have United Nations Population Fund, which I work with. Okay. Also we have UNICEF and WHO. We focus our program on maternal health, reproductive health. We work with health department mainly, but we work with other NGOs and also some other government agencies, particularly Department for Community Development and Women's Program. We work with University of Papua New Guinea and peer education program and YWCA on young people's health. So it's a collaborative effort with our UN agencies. We work together. And in other aspects of gender, we work with UN, UNDP, UN Women, HIV/AIDS, with UN AIDS. It's a collaborative effort we are putting in to address the issues of, particularly related to health issues, but all across the issues of gender equality, women's reproductive rights. We work together in these efforts.
Okay. And before we go, what is your advice to women in PNG, especially the youth, about reproductive health?
My advice would focus on not only for women only, but particularly the men folk and our young people. As we know that the bulk of our population, about over 60%, are below 25, and they're going to be the parents of tomorrow. We must make sure we put in constructive programs for them to become informed decision on choice they make in their life. And one important aspect is to plan their family. And also our health care providers should make a conducive environment, particularly for young girls and boys, to have access to reproductive health, in particular information. They must know about their reproductive rights, they must know about family planning, so where to get this information, and they make a right choice for the future.
Definitely.
Especially young people, if they know, then they can plan their family well. They can know how many children they want to have, when to have it, and how frequently they want to. And let me emphasize the importance of educating girls. Girls' education is very, very important. Once you educate a girl, you empower the whole family. And once you know her rights and empower her with knowledge, the right information, so she can make an informed choice on her life. And I think the important message to the parents is that many of us come from a culture where sometimes we don't discuss sexual issues like a taboo at home. I think this at practice we need to let go. Many of us are grown-up children, teenage. Let's talk to them, because we are the first teacher they come to us. And let's talk to freely about issues of sexuality, issues of pregnancy at a young age, so they'll understand they know the right information from us. Because once they don't know, with the current information we have, like mobile phone and other information, the real information comes in. They don't really understand those issues. So we really need to tell them from our parents ourselves to our children, so they must understand the issue from us, and we guide them along so that they can plan their family right. And importantly is for them to know that it is the right information.
That's true.
Yeah.
Are there any plans in place to get this implemented, to get the word out there, to encourage parents to talk to their children?
We work with our line colleagues, especially government departments. Like for UNFPA, we produce a curriculum to teach sexuality in schools, and that program is being implemented by the Department of Education. There are many challenges we face. We also work with the National Youth Authority on ensuring that young people have access to this information So what we really need to do is to provide right information, particularly to them as the young, the future parents. And I strongly feel that the important thing also for our women and girls to have access to reproductive health, particularly information, and also information on where the services are, and also information on family planning. When you look at all the 17 SDGs, particularly 16, all the environment, gender equality, all aspects of it, one important aspect is family planning. If you do a family planning in those areas, you're going to address all of the 16 SDGs, all of them, because it's the last SDG is more or less international cooperation, but it's 17 of them you can achieve through construct effective family planning program. But for maternal health, reproductive health issues is a challenge that all of us face, and particularly I'd like to appeal to the men, particularly the husbands. We must make sure that our girls, daughters are well taught and they are well protected, they understand the issues, and men must provide equal opportunity for women folk to have access to services.
Thank you. Before we close for today, I'd like to thank you very much for your time, Dr. Hiawalia, and thank you for coming on the show.
Anytime. Thank you.
Thank you.